Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel once again. I'm going to be showing you a quick tutorial on how to use these sequin beads on these bodies. So you can see how it looks. I decided to use two shades of colors for this beading, and that was because I was unsure about what I needed. I didn't just want it to be entirely black. So I'm going to take one part of the bead, the black one. I start with the black one, the biggest one rather. This can work on any type of bead. This sequin has two holes to it. There are six holes on this sequin, but I'm just going to be using the top part and the lower part, which is two of the holes. So I'm going to put my needle. This is a beading needle rather. I'm going to use my needle and pass it through the first hole. Then you're going to make sure that it lies flat on the surface of the bodice. You do not need any tangles for this. Now the placement of your sequin or your bead is very important because you want it to go close to the edge as possible. If you're just beginning to bead, you want it to lie flat on the seam line on the waistline, on the side seam rather. So I'm going to carefully pass the needle through the fabric. This fabric is already lined. There's linen under this fabric, so I'm going to be pinching only the main fabric. I'll be careful not to pinch on the lining as well so that you do not get any twist. So this is going to come out from the spot where I need my bead to be. So I'm going to try to make this needle go through that part of the fabric and come out through the other hole on the bead, like so. So this is what I have. I pass it through the fabric only. The lining was not included. So you drag out your needle, and while doing this be careful that the thread does not tangle. I think I would recommend using an invisible thread for this. Did not really like the turnout of the black thread that I had used for this. So I think an invisible thread will work better because it will not be visible. As you can see, the black thread is actually visible on the colored sequin, but it is not visible on the black sequin. So if I was using black sequin all throughout, I wouldn't have a problem with the black thread. So since we're using two different sizes of sequin, we're going to go in with the second one. Now I'm going to put my needle through this point. You can see that's the edge of the bead or the sequin. So I'm just going to put my needle through there, and then I'm going to bring it out from where I want the second bead to be. Remember, wherever your needle comes out, that is where the next bead is going to be. So I'm going to carefully put this and bring it out from where I want the smaller sequin to come out from. So I want it to come out from the edge of the joining on my basque line. So that's where my needle is coming out from. So I'm going to put the second sequin there through the needle, and that's where I'm going to place it. So be sure that your sequin is firmly placed on the bead. So the next stitch is going to go in under the sequin. I do not want it to, the spacing between my stitches to be too far, so I'm just going to make it a little away from the first stitch where the needle came out from. So I'm going to securely place my bead there and then put the needle through that area and bring it out so that I can secure my stitch. So I'm going to be repeating this process for as long as I want to. I'm going to make as many layers as I want to, and then you can actually create a design. You can use a chalk and create any shape you want and follow those lines to make your bead. I hope this tutorial was helpful. This is perfect for beginners as well. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please let me know in the comments. And do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you're going to be getting more videos like this. See you in my next video. Bye.